Wow. People's reaction to Merida's redesign has been amazing. So many people have completely missed the point though on why this is such a big deal that it's motivated me to make a video on this subject. I'm Mad Munchkin, bringing you my thoughts and opinions from within the art and animation industry. So, most of you have seen or read about the whole uproar about Disney's redesign of Merida from Pixar's Brave for the Disney Princess line of merchandise. People seem to have a problem with the fact that she is now sexualized and is wearing too much makeup, or people really just don't seem all that bothered about it. People say, it's just a cartoon, it doesn't matter, or it's just a kids' movie, people should worry about real life problems. And that's technically true. I don't mean to be blunt, and feel free to watch another video, but it's really bigoted and ignorant comments like that which really pisses me off. This may simply be because most people that say these things are not from a creative background, so don't know how much time, work and energy goes into these movies, and that's okay. But to say something they know nothing about doesn't matter is really closed-minded. First of all, it is not a cartoon, it is a CGI feature-length movie. Second, animation is not for kids, it's for everyone. And third, the arts industry is responsible for the evolution of our cultures and is partly responsible for the relationship between different cultures and how we view ourselves and in turn how others view us, whether it be our demographic, our sphere of influence, our workplace, our genders, or, and sorry for this term, social classification. It is a real life problem and it needs to be taken a lot more seriously than it has. Here's why. People, this video isn't really about the redesign of Merida. Hell, and I can't believe I'm saying this, it's not about the neckline or how sparkly she is. Who seriously gives a flying haggis? It's not even a feminist issue. It's not about how Disney has redesigned the character to suit their merchandise. Hello, Disney has been doing this since day one. Redesigns on a character for merchandise is inevitable and unavoidable. I consider the Disney merchandise completely separate from the creative process that goes into the movies themselves, and I personally very rarely purchase any Disney merchandise, except of course for the art books. This isn't about that. This is about misinterpretation, and for some reason, Merida's redesign has just highlighted how long misinterpretation has been happening within the art industry. It has been happening since the 1930s. So why is it such a huge deal all of a sudden? Why is this being so blown out of proportion? When a character is created, whether it be in a book, a TV show, or a feature-length movie, live action or animated, their image and design should reflect exactly what the character represents and how the original creator envisaged them. Merida represents courage, adventure, mischief, and of course bravery. She is wild, gruff and untamed, just like the country and culture she represents, which also happens to be my own. How she is portrayed within the merchandise is highly important to me, as she is for many children the first introduction to Scottish culture. Okay, it's not like we're going to end world hunger or anything by solving this problem, but this is still a real problem, and as someone who works within and represents the art and animation industry, I felt the need to voice my opinion on this matter. Sparkly dresses and makeup does not take anything away from what she represents. It doesn't, as Disney says, change who she is, and that is technically true. But like I keep saying, that isn't the issue here. The issue is not just with how Disney has redesigned Merida. They have redesigned every single Disney princess so that they fit within this strange list of requirements that a character must have in order to be a Disney princess in the first place. It's not just about having princess in the title. Mulan isn't a princess, she was a soldier, and yet is being marketed as a Disney princess. There were other female Disney characters that were also brave and a little rough around the edges, but were never given the title of princess for some reason. For example, why the hell isn't Meg a Disney princess? She gave her life to save her true love. Come on, Disney, how about some recognition for the girls that really deserve it? Seriously though, back to the whole Disney redesign of Merida. This is an issue of misinterpretation of the creator's vision of the character. It is not about the visual design itself. Imagine if you worked for almost 10 years on a project that has been brewing in your heart and brain for even longer than that, possibly even double that time, waiting for the opportunity and right time to release it to the world, only to have the publishers completely change the tone of the main character just so she conforms to the requirements of what they consider marketable. Maybe I'm reading too much into this, and maybe I'm getting more angry about this than I really need to. But from a creative standpoint, I know how raging I would be if something I created was taken and distorted and mutated into something that no longer represented the character's very soul. What do you guys think? Is this redesign as big an issue as it's being made to be? Is it just being blown out of proportion? Should Merida even be included in the Disney Princess line at all? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, and I'll reply to every single comment. Go on, be like Merida. Be brave. I'm Mad Munchkin. Stay creative.